Hi again, everybody. Here I am again in all my radiant glory or whatever. But I'm starting another. I didn't finish this one yet. I'm still working on this though. See, I've got only like that middle part still to do for this journal cover. But in my head, I wanted to start another one. Now let me tell you what this one's going to be. Oh, thank you if you're new coming in. Thank you for coming in. And if you're not new and you're coming back, bless you for coming back. But anyhow, this is going to be a journal cover as well. But this one, I have been telling my friends, all of you are my friends, my therapy team, you all are my therapy team, that Papa's birthday is coming up on the 20th. Today's the 1st of the month. On the 20th of the month is Papa's 80th birthday. And I have been asking or begging or groveling at your feet so everybody will send him a card. If he were to get 80 birthday cards on his 80th birthday, that would be awesome. As he gets the cards, because now people said they're going to send them right away and we're going to save them. They're going to be saved up until the 20th. And on the 20th, we might do a live stream, Papa and I, while he opens his cards. I might do a live stream. We'll see. And, maybe. Well, anyway. But what we're going to do with the card, this is going to be the front cover of his 80th year journal, which I'm making it. I cut the piece. I've already folded because this is where his cards are going to go. We're going to make this journal. And so I cut this piece. Well, let me see what I got. I want it to be, because I'm going to use regular 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper for the pages, and probably cardstock, and then the front and the back will be put together with just a ribbon, like ribbon hinges, or like twine or something like that, so I can add pages as I go. And the back cover may not be this, but it might, I don't know. But this one I'm going to do all in yarn. This one I'm not going to use the fabric strips. I'm going to use yarn, locker hooking it in yarn. So it'll still be locker hooked, but it'll be done in yarn. And so that's what I was just folding this over, because I'm going to crochet around the edges like I did on that one over there, the journal that I'm making to give away. So now let me see if I got these folded. If I have them folded, what is my measurement? I shouldn't put that down, because now you can look down on the floor and see everything I throw in the floor. Okay, so this comes to, that'll be right, because that's 11.5 that way, and this is 9.5 this way. Oh, maybe I want it, 9.5? Yeah, because it's going to have the spine actually thing. Okay, and so this will be 11.5. So yes, because the pages will be 11. So this will be good. So what I want to do though here is I'm gonna do this whole thing is going to be done in yarn. Like this one here is done with strips of fabric, and I don't have much to do on this one still to finish that up. And so I'm gonna get that done so I can get it sent off to a lucky winner. And yes, that's what I want to do. And so, but I want to, let me see how, I want to put an 8 and a 0 right in the middle of this. and 80. So let me see, if I put like 80, I want to hook that separately, you know, with just a one different color than the rest of it's hooked with. Okay, well, I'll have to figure out how I'll do that. I wonder if I would, okay, what's this here piece of paper? Some junk mail. Let me see what this is, if it's junk mail that I can use the paper for. Maybe it's not junk mail. Oh, it's sort of junk mail. Yeah, it's kind of junk mail. Oh, it's that. Okay. Now, if I were to take this mail, this piece of paper, and if I were to, oh, this is how I can do this. Okay, if I make two pieces the same size, like this. Like that. Yeah, those will fit in there. See? Those will fit in there. And so then, if I let me see, I need to make an 8 out of this one. And so if I make an 8 like this, and he still thinks he's already 80. I'm telling you, we all have this conversation so many times in this house. No, Papa, you're not 80. You're going to be 80. So, and I told him this morning, no, okay, we'll let you be 80 now and you'll be 90 on your birthday. No, I'm not going to be 90. He's funny. Oh, he's so mean, my honey. Okay, now, so now there's an 8. And then here will be a 0. Okay, throw that over there. Okay, this is going to be the 0. So this is 80. So that's just a pattern for the 80. But there you go. That'll fit in there. So if then I take my marker and I just mark the, oh, I need to get a wider marker than that. This narrow one isn't going to float. But that's how I'll do that. I'm going to mark all the way around these, and then I will be able to locker hook the 8 and the 0, and then when I do the locker hooking around the cover, then, see, I think I'll do the edge the same color as the 80 and the whole rest of it a different color. So now I'm going to go pick my yarn. I'm just going to pause this. Okay. All right, I found some yarn. I have this. I think this is wool roving too. This, yeah, these are both wool roving. Yarn Inspirations. So soft. I love the colors. And so, then I found this too. I'm not sure if I'll use that printing, but, oh, look at that mess. I need to clean before but see, this just come in the mail this morning because, we ordered, this is all hot glue, but it's all colors. But Aria's working on putting them in, use the molds and making things. So that's what we're gonna do this afternoon. And yeah, excuse my floor back there. It's usually worse. But anyhow, so this is what I'm gonna do. The 8 0 is gonna be there, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this brown around. and we'll crochet that around. And okay, hang on, I gotta catch my breath because I was in my what's going on here? It's in the closet where this is, and I realized when I got into the closet that my rack for my hanging clothes is falling. Something's broken in there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. I could ask my son, but I don't want to ask those kids to help me with much. I want to do as much as I can by myself. Okay, so I'm going to crochet around like I did on the other one. And so this is the hook I want to use. Yeah, that's the hook. And so I'm going to just go right here and start in the middle here. And this is roving, so let's see how well that works. But I wanted to talk to you all too, because I wanted to thank, I can't thank you all enough for what you all do. I have been noticing that my numbers, my viewer numbers, my view numbers, those kind of numbers that I really didn't pay a whole lot of attention to before, they're just all going up. It's my views are going up, everything's going up. And so then I saw this morning a young lady, she was talking about how YouTube has made some changes for the smaller channels, that they get for the analytics, which I think the analytics is just the action going on through your channel, which I never paid it much attention, because even though I was monetized, I didn't make money, but maybe every 3 months I'd get a little pay, because they don't pay unless you make at least $100. So it would take about 3 months for me to get $100, and then I'd get really excited because I got $100. Well, in the last 3 months, I've gotten a paycheck from YouTube deposited into my account. And I thought, wow, that is just amazing, which it is amazing, because then I can buy more products and stuff, that I can do more content on my videos and stuff, and not just my videos, but myself, period, that I can keep myself occupied and that kind of thing. And I can't tell you how much that it amazes me, but apparently all the small channels are getting more attention from YouTube. Why is this knotting up in there? It's not supposed to do that. Please don't do that to me. My yarn is getting a big fat knot here. And so I was I listened to this girl that was explaining that the monetization, like last month, I'll tell you, I made about, for January's paycheck, January wasn't as much as the month before. It was about around $150, $160 for that month. But the month before it was over $200. And so now this girl, she makes in a week she makes $1,000. So, but they put in, what happens is, it depends on how the money that goes into what you get paid with is the members. See, I have my Scrappy Pals that each one pays a little bit each month, which adds up. Why is this?
Hey, baby.
Well, honey.
Did you say you wanted to leave this door open?
Yeah, you can leave it open. Okay. And
I'll be on the front porch.
okay, baby. Oh, I can't hardly talk about serious things. Papa come in here and said something. Oh, what am I doing here? I'm so knotted up. Let's see if I can get this unknotted from this. And so, but it depends on the money that comes. I don't know. Maybe this yarn isn't going to work. I mean, but if I have to knot it together here and there, that won't matter. Okay, let's see. Maybe I gotta let it just come from the outside. And it's coming from the center. It seems to be coming smoothly. Nope, there's another knot. Because it's roving and not just spun yarn, but it is kind of spun roving. I really want to use this because it's so soft and pretty. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, we're just going to go with this here. Now where I started that, I'm just going to go ahead and tie this. Okay, so it depends on how many videos, how many advertisements are watched. Which, like when I'm watching other people's videos, I will let advertisements play because I know that's giving them a little bit of monetization. But if it's a long advertisement, because some advertisements are like, yes, honey, darling?
Where's the camera?
Right here.
Oh. Don't want to put it back down. Sorry. I just wanted to say 24 more days until I move out of my mother's house.
Oh, yes, she's moving out in 24 more days. Thank the good Lord that girl moving.
When's Papa's birthday? I have to write it on the calendar.
20th.
The 20th, okay.
You got to send them a card in the mail, Jen.
Okay.
Okay. So that was Jennifer. But anyhow, I don't know what I was saying. But anyhow, yeah, people watch the video. The long videos, don't ever watch those long videos. Don't. Those ones just skip through. I'm trying to move the camera with the mouse. So, yeah, don't watch them long ones at all. And the short ones, just skip through them. I mean, the long ones skip. You can skip all of them, though, actually. It doesn't matter to me. Because I'm not in it for the money, but the money that I get is so helpful and so wonderful. And if I can actually pay on bills with the money, that even gets better. But bills comes after craft supplies, yarn, fabric, glue, important things like that. Not only for me, but for my grandchildren too. And because they are my crafting buddies. And it also, when I get super chats, if somebody sends a super chat, or some people put in a, wait a minute, I gotta fix this. See how I can't hardly talk and do things at the same thing? Well, I can talk and do things, but I can't do anything right. Okay, this has to go in this hole. Just a minute, I gotta get around this corner. But I can't thank you all enough for a lot of you put in super chats, which is like down on in the comments where you can put in, I guess that's called a super chat, where people put in a little extra, a little tip or something, and those all add up. They add up, and that is just amazing for me. And for me and Papa, I share with him. And we share things. Like this morning, there was one piece of birthday cake left off of Billy's birthday cake yesterday, and so me and him shared it. Ate it right off the same plate with the same fork. And so that's sharing. Okay, sharing is caring. And so, yeah. So, I'm thanking YouTube that they are absolutely, I've noticed that in my feed where they recommend videos to watch, I've been seeing some different ones of some smaller YouTubers that I see where they show up in where they suggest you might want to see. And so, yeah, I've been watching. That's how I found that young girl that was explaining how it all works. And I don't understand all that mathematical stuff. And so to have her explain it, then I understand it a little bit. And so I looked at my analytics and I still kind of don't. It's just a whole bunch of numbers and gibberish. But I could see that they put up your last 28 days as how many viewing hours, how many, a lot of those things come into place somehow. But I did see that most people only watch half of my video. That's okay. You don't have to watch the whole thing. But you know what that made me think about? There's a lot of them that don't want to watch the very ends because I do a little prayer and a little reading at the end. So, and a lot of people don't want to stay for that. And that's okay. That's why I do it at the end. But that's why I thought to myself, oh, for this month, because I want to make sure everybody knows that I'm making this special for Papa, and because he's going to be 80 years old and I want him to get 80 birthday cards. And so I'm going to do that at the beginning of the videos to tell you all, well, this isn't like the beginning of the video, but to remind you all that our address is in the description box below. And I'm encouraging everybody to send him a card because I want him to get 80 cards. Oh, there he comes. Now he'll forget it anyway if I say it. But, and then on the 20th, we're going to do a video. I don't know if it'll be a live stream. I'm hoping it's going to be a live stream. That we'll do the video on the 20th, and it's going to be me and Papa opening his cards. So he's not going to open them till then. We're just going to save them up until then. Because that's going to be a lot of cards. He's going to get 80. Hopefully. I'm going to think positive, and he's going to get 80 cards for his 80th birthday. But then this here book that I'm working on, I wanted to get it started so that, because I flip-flop between I flip-flop through my different crafts and things and projects that I'm working on, because I might work on something for 4 days and then quit working on it and work something else for 4 days or 1 day or 2 days or 9 days. You never know. And so I wanted to get this here started. I wanted to get this one started, so I'll work and have this book cover finished by the 20th, because then it's going to be, the main thing will be the cover, and then I'm going to have the pages, I'm going to need a lot of pages for 80 cards. And so by having it just closing by a ribbon tie closure, or those little rings you can get, those book rings, I might use them. It depends on how many cards he gets, but he's going to get 80. And because I'm going to mail him one too. I'm going to mail it to him right in the mail. That's kind of weird, isn't it? But I am. I'm going to. And you don't have to send him presents. Don't send him nothing. Just a card. A postcard. Any kind of card. And it's going to go in this here book. And I do know that he will go through this book many times, even after his birthday. He's not in here right now. Because Papa's got the dementia. He's working on that dementia. And so his memory is bad. It's just, he used to be amazing with the computer and with his woodworking and stuff like that. But that's all left him now. He still reads, though. He's always read a lot, and he still reads a lot. So, but I know he'll go through this book over and over and over. I know he will. So this is one of the things that, one of the reasons why I want to get this done. And I know so many have already told me I'm going to send him a card. And so I appreciate that, like you would not believe how much I appreciate that. And so, and you can send it already because we're saving them. We're not going to open them till that video. And that's when we're going to open cards. And then he's going to you know, read who sent them the cards and that kind of thing on that video. And so I think it'll be fun. I know he'll enjoy it because he does. I don't, maybe we'll sing a song or something too. You just never know what we'll do for your entertainment, you know. And so what time is it? 26 minutes I've been on here. So I don't want to take up too much of your time today. I'm going to put this up. I may, as I'm working on this, well, no, I got to work. I'm going to craft with Aria some today. So we might be out on the front porch with our hot glue, clay, molds, and that kind of. Maybe I should take my phone out there and see if I can video just right off of on the front porch with my phone. I have videoed with my phone before. Right now I'm using the computer. And so maybe I should do that. Maybe I might try to do that. And so I will be keeping you updated on this cover. See, that's pretty how that binding will be on there. So soft. It's wool. And I'm just into wool lately. Just love it. And when I bought this wool yarn, I bought it to do needle felting with. And I have used some of it in the needle felting, but then I have more, you know. I have more. So anyhow, I'm going to let it, it's been 20, so I'm going to finish this in a bit here. But I'm first going to read a little. But thank you in advance to send Papa a birthday card. And it doesn't even have to be a store-bought card. If you've got an envelope, you can just seal the envelope with nothing in it and write on the outside. Just write nothing inside but happy birthday on the outside. You know, anything. It doesn't have to be a store-bought, expensive card. No, that's not even necessary. You can just take a piece of paper and write on it, put it in an envelope. I mean, I'm sorry that the darn stamps are so expensive. But if you send a postcard, it's cheaper, you know. So anyhow, you are stronger than you know. We have to tell ourselves that every day. We need to tell ourselves, you're stronger than you know. And let's see. Hold on. This is what it opened up to. It says, hold on to the good things in life. Life continues around us, even when troubles seem to stop time. There is good in life every day. Take a few minutes to distract yourself from your concerns, long enough to draw strength from a tree, or to find pleasure in a bird's song. Return a smile. I just read that one the other day, but I must meant to read it again today. Realize that life is a series of levels, cycles of ups and downs, some easy, some challenging. Through it all, we learn, we grow strong in faith, we mature in understanding. The difficult times are often our best teachers, and there is good to be found in all situations. Reach for the good, be strong, and don't give up. And that was written by Pamela Owens Renfro. And in our prayers today, you know, I heard there was another plane crash over there in Pennsylvania, and this is so sad. Well, they're all sad, but this was a young child that came from Mexico to Pennsylvania to go to the children's hospital there and had a procedure done to better her life. The procedure was done. They gave her a send-off at the hospital, It was in the airplane was her, her mother, 2 doctors, and 2 pilots. So there was 6 people in that Learjet airplane. And but right after takeoff, it crashed, and it crashed in a very busy like intersection in somewhere in, I think it said northeast Pennsylvania. And so assuming that all on the airplane perished, also people that were, there were people injured in vehicles or whatever in the that it crashed into on the highway. And so prayers are needed, oh so much, for the comfort of these families and friends, and the people that knew the little girl even in the hospital. They have to be so brokenhearted. And excuse excuse me, I will edit that sneeze out. Oh, that's right, I don't know how to edit. And so we want to send good thoughts and prayers to the loved ones left behind in that airplane crash that was in Pennsylvania, and in the airplane crash that was in Washington D.C. We don't, and oh my gosh, and in that one in D.C. was a lot of children that were ice skaters, figure skaters. And so, oh my gosh, to think about those poor children. Oh my gosh, and the families. I can't imagine losing a child. But, okay. Oh God, I get a headache just. Okay, so, yes, so prayers go out to all of those affected by this terrible event. And I send prayers to you all. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you have done for me, because you all are my therapy. I never had a lot of friends. I had friends, but not a lot of friends. Not that I wasn't a likable person, it's because I didn't put myself out there so much. I didn't go to parties. I didn't, well, maybe when I was a teenager, but it's been a long time since then. But even then, I really didn't. I just never had a lot of friends. And I was the type that was always looking for love in all the wrong places, because I didn't know what love was for a long time. And now I really know what love and caring is, because I hear it every day in the comments under my videos. And so, oh, now I've went over the 30-minute line because of my yapper. I just yap. Okay, I may make another video later on today. I'm not sure how that'll work. I might take my phone out to the porch. But know that I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, healthy, and humble, and by all means, no matter what, stay one more day. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. Love you all.